and money.
Blair, your former opponent, Alexis Rocha, like you alluded to, gets brutally beat up by Giovanni Santillan last night. Like, what was your takeaway from the fight? Like, what was going through your head?
Well, I didn't even get to see the fight. I'm over here enjoying my life, just I'm just minding my business, and then I get all these calls. I expected such. I didn't expect him to take a fucking a fucking ass whooping, but I knew he would take an ass whooping sooner or later. I mean, he's not that good. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that like people get this stuff misconstrued because politics and things, the circumstances behind the scenes play a big deal. You understand what I'm saying? Now that particular fighter, they had a whole fucking training camp. They had a long promotion because he's the main event, and they're trying to promote this guy the best way they can. You know what I mean? Because he's not very promotable. So Golden Boy is trying their best to do as the very best that he can do with that particular person. But the thing is, right? The real will always prevail. You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? That means if he ain't the real deal, it will show. If Virgil Ortiz ain't the real deal, it will show. Period. And then, like, the whole thing is, right? Yeah, you can hate me, but am I the real deal? How many times did I, like, prove people wrong? How many times have I won against the odds and won? You know what I mean? And then not only that, but put people in the seats. You know, the real is going to prevail regardless. And that's where, like, promoters have to get that shit together. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you guys want to try me, try me. And then the real will prevail eventually.
Now, Santillan is one of your sparring partners, right? Did you see that fight happening the way that it materialized?
Who?
I said Santillan is one of your sparring partners, right?
Nah.
You've never
I
worked with
never
him before?
Nah, I never worked with him before. You know, I don't think I have.
Okay.
I'm pretty intense, and I'm usually just the guy everybody's looking at and wanting to see, and like I'm the guy everybody's trying to beat, whether I'm in good shape or not, right? But like I don't really remember anybody else. As like I'm the figure, and everybody else is just trying to get to me. I don't really pay attention to like certain sparring partners. So like even if I did spar him, I wouldn't know. He would probably be easy work, just like most people would.
Now, did he come on your radar last night? As for since he beat
No,
Rocha and
no, not at all. He's not on my radar at all. You know what I mean? I don't mind going over there and snatching what's rightfully my place. Um, that's not an issue at all. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure there had to be some type of stipulations. You know how promoters do. You know what I mean? There's got to be some kind of stipulations. If he had won the fight, you know what I mean? It might then he might be tied up with Golden Boy, and we'll see where that takes Golden Boy. You know, because they're on a landslide of bullshit like right now.
Now, Blair, as far as Rocha goes, like where do you think he goes from here?
Well, honestly, the only fight that probably even makes sense for him is a rematch with me. But like outside of that, where does he go? He goes in the trash can, man, in the trash can. Like what? Like where else? Like you know what I mean? Like he's still like I think he still has a future and this and that. Like for certain possibilities when it comes to boxing. But like to be 100% honest, like he's a great athlete, but he's not the cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? Because the cream of the crop will rise eventually, no matter what. But he's been babied and played with. You know what I mean? And got a whole lot of circumstantial fights. The fight with me was a circumstantial fight. There's always been a situation that always put him in a position to like be where he's at. That's not good. That's not good because in the end, the real is going to prevail. And it just showed right then and there. I'm not like this Santillan guy. Yes, he's a good athlete. I'm pretty sure, but he's not like great. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, what do you think he's going to do against Stenionis? What do you think he's going to do against Virgil if he ever fucking gets off, if he ever gets himself together? What do you think he's going to do to Ennis, to Rashidi Ellis? What do you think he's going to do to Conor Ben? I think all of these guys would beat him, honestly. I never saw anything spectacular from somebody like him at all. But he did an incredible job last night. Shout outs to him.
What is Blair, the real Blair the Flair Cobbs versus Alexis Rocha rematch? What does that look like?
An ass whooping that probably won't last very long. You know what I mean? It wouldn't last very long at all. you know how fast I am? I'm so fast that blink, I'm gone. Blink, the fight's over. I'm incredibly fast, incredibly powerful, incredibly strong. You know, with a full training camp, because I'm not going to play that bullshit anymore. With a full training camp, I get the job done. I get the job done, bar none.